Hey everyone, Ripley from Bob's Watches. Today we're going to be talking about used Rolex prices, what factors determine value, and how much you can expect to pay when shopping for a Rolex on the pre-owned market. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can stay up to date on all our latest watch-related video content. One of the most common questions we get asked is, how much does a used Rolex cost? However, the answer to that question is not nearly as simple as it initially may appear. Due to how long Rolex has been in business and the wide variety of models that the brand has offered throughout history, the price range for used Rolex watches is incredibly large. On the low end of the price spectrum, the least expensive Rolex watches will cost less than $2,000, while the most expensive Rolex ever sold was Paul Newman's very own Paul Newman Daytona, which fetched $17.8 million at an auction in 2017. That being said, the price of a used Rolex watch is determined by a number of different factors, including its model, age, configuration, the materials of its construction, its overall condition, and whether or not it's still accompanied by its original box and paperwork. Generally speaking, newer Rolex models are worth more than older ones. However, some vintage Rolex watches can be worth significantly more than brand new ones, and it's often vintage references that are the most expensive Rolex models of all. For example, this current production stainless steel Rolex Submariner is worth about $1,500 more than a comparable Submariner model from the previous generation. However, this incredibly rare vintage reference from 1961 is worth more than 3 times the value of these other two Submariner watches put together. Another question we often hear is, how much is the cheapest Rolex? There are certain models that are consistently among the most affordable on the pre-owned market, but there can often be exceptions to this rule. The Oyster Perpetual is Rolex's entry-level collection of self-winding time-only watches, and older examples are typically among the least expensive used Rolex models. Watches such as this reference 1002 Rolex Oyster Perpetual can be found on the pre-owned market for just under $3,000, making them some of the most affordable men's Rolex models available. Another key point to mention about used Rolex prices is how the cost of precious metal watches changes on the secondary market. At retail, the price difference between stainless steel and two-tone steel and gold Rolex models is at minimum several $1,000s. However, on the pre-owned market, that price difference shrinks dramatically, and two-tone Rolex models can be found for less than $2,000 more than their all-steel counterparts. With that in mind, there are certain precious metal Rolex watches that will always be accompanied by steep price premiums, simply due to the value of the raw materials used in their construction. This solid platinum Rolex President with a baguette diamond dial will always cost thousands of dollars more than its solid gold counterparts, even on the pre-owned market, simply because of the price difference between gold and platinum, plus the added cost of the diamonds themselves. Lastly, while most used Rolex watches sell for less than their original purchase prices, it's important to note that certain current production models will sell for significantly more than their original retail prices on the pre-owned market. Due to demand far exceeding supply for these watches, Rolex models such as this stainless steel Daytona can sell for nearly twice their retail price, and wait lists for these watches can be several years long at most retailers around the world. For more information on used Rolex prices, be sure to check out our website where we publicly list both the buy and sell prices for every single Rolex model. Thanks for watching our video on used Rolex prices. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you can stay up to date on all our latest watch-related video content.